I'm Michael Reel, and this is REELURBANNEWS.com. We are at the Four Seasons in Beverly Hills, California. It is here that we chat with Meagan Good and Alonso, stars of NBC's hit show, Deception.
Talk about the new show, Deception.
Man, it's been a crazy experience. We're really proud of the show. I love the character, I love the experience, I love my cast, and I think the people are in for a real treat. The more they, tune in and check it out, the show gets crazier and crazier.
What's it like for you to work with this talent, young actress?
Well, I've worked with Meagan twice before. I worked with her on Stomp the Yard. I worked with her on Jumping the Broom. And then I'm a fan of her work. Think Like a Man. We didn't work together, but I love the work that she did in it. And I think that that I've watched her grow professionally.
Sure.
And she's more than ready to lead her own show. And I think that she was prepared for this opportunity. She's been working really hard, non-stop, working harder than anybody on set, period. I mean, she's in every single scene. And she brought the heat, so I think we're doing great. Week in and week out, I'm very proud of the work that this person, this young woman has done.
The hours are very similar, but for me with TV it's been different. I'm used to working like a couple days a week and being off a couple days a week. With this, it's like all the way straight through.
It's because you're the lead. You're the lead.
You walk up.
I'm always teasing her. Always on
Yeah.
the show.
Thank you. We have a lot of fun, I feel the same way about Laz. I feel like he's an incredible talent, and it's been fun to watch his growth too, and to just see these opportunities come his way, and he's more than deserving of them as a human being and also as a talent. And so it's pretty cool. It's fun.
Thank you, Megan.
Megan, keeping going back to the strong black woman thing that you all were talking about, just looking at the landscape in terms of entertainment, we're seeing African American women, women of color, leading networks. We see it in the movies. How challenging is that for you, and how rewarding is it to know that NBC is depending on you to land that Monday night slot and to land NBC in homes across the country?
One, it's an honor. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm humbled. It's a blessing that they chose me and us and believe in us, believe in the project. But at the same token, I don't feel a massive amount of pressure. The best I can do is be true to myself and do the best job that I can do. I know that that's what the whole cast is doing. I know that that's what the writers are doing, and I'm the type of person, I'm very free-spirited. I'm kind of a hippie, and so I don't put a lot of pressure on myself. I try to really just enjoy and love and be happy and look for the positive and everything. And there's a tremendous amount of positive in this show all across the board. And I'm just thankful to be here. And again, there isn't a lot of opportunities for African Americans playing leads, women in movies and television. But at the same token, there's more opportunity being created and more doors are opening. And I'm not one to complain about what's hard or what's tough. I'm more one to get excited about the challenge and to know that I've worked harder than some may have to because of that. And that to me, that's what is life about if you don't have to fight and work and be excited about that fight, And so there's many women who've come before me that created more opportunity for me, from Dee to Cicely Tyson to Diane Carroll. And so I just intend to keep doing the same thing and be excited about the pursuit.
For years, NBC had the logo or the term ripped from the headlines. With law enforcement obviously taking the limelight here in Southern California this past 2 weeks, will your show capture reality in the next season, possibly?
Yeah.
Remaining authentic.
Yeah, I think to a certain degree a lot of it is authentic. I think the part of it that's I guess sometimes hard to believe is her being undercover for as long as she has been, and for it to be very coincidental that it's this family that she grew up with. But it could happen, you know. And I think, yeah, there'll definitely be more of that next year, and I think there'll be more of a lot of police work really next year as well. But and there's more to come in this season as well. So,
Sure.
yeah.
All right, thank you.
I think that's one of the things that, you know, the writers have fun with is, you know, being able to still inject the show with some real life situations that are going on, you know, especially because the person that was murdered, Vivian Bowers, was a socialite.
Sure.
You know, so they'll throw Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton references here and there. And,
Right.
you know, just to kind of keep it current with what's going on. And I don't see that going anywhere.
Talk about the camaraderie. When you spoke about Regina King with such excitement. You all are in a very elite group, a group that's probably kind of special. Talk about the camaraderie you all share as actors, entertainers, in that elite circle that you all are currently in.
I don't know. You know, I don't know if it's a generation thing, you know, or if this is something new. You know, I was looking at this barbecue tape at a friend of mine's house, and it was like him and Tyson Bedford and Tania and all these people, Heavy D and Jada Pinkett and Vivica Fox, and they were all about the same age hanging out. They were maybe about 22, 21, 22. And it was interesting that you would never know that all these people have known each other
Sure.
this whole entire time. And it's kind of the same thing with a lot of us, with the, you know, Nick Cannons. Like all of us have known each other forever. So I'm not sure if it's a new kind of season or if it's just something that happens, you know, every couple of generations, and you just get to be a part of it, you know.
But for me, it's also like I'm still a fan of this business.
Sure.
It's weird to use the word camaraderie because I still look up to the people that I work with. I'm flattered to share the screen with them. You know, when Meagan and I were backstage at the Image Awards, and we were in the green room getting ready, reading the teleprompter and figuring out what we were going to say, Sam Jackson walks in. And I knew Sam and Meagan had a history because they worked together in the past, but I didn't think Sam Jackson knew who I was. It's like you forget that he watches TV and film too, you know, and he may have liked my work or may have hated it, but he knows who I am. And he comes over and he speaks, and I just kind of take a back seat because I'm like, I'm going to let them have their moment.
Right.
I'm not going to interrupt. And then he turns the conversation to me and he's like, so Laz, you know, and I'm like, Sam Jackson knows my name? Like, he asked me a question and I couldn't even hear the question because I really wanted to ask him, so how do you know my name? Like, let's just keep it real. Like, when did you learn my name? And, you know, you're just sometimes in awe of the people that, you know, you come across in this business and share a similar respect for your work that you may have for theirs. And like I said, I can't find a word other than humble that I can use to describe that feeling. But there is a camaraderie, you know. NAACP Awards again, you know, we were in the backstage doing the whole little press run after presenting, and Kerry Washington comes back there, and this is by far her year. She's earned it. And first words out of her mouth was, "Did you see my tweets? Did you see my tweets? I've been supporting your show. I love your show." You know, and those are just things that you're just very thankful of. That people respect your work enough to take. She doesn't have to tweet about deception.
When you walk away after watching the session, what do you want us to feel?
I want them to feel excited. I want them to feel like they've been on a roller coaster and to just be totally invested and engaged in putting all the pieces together. You know, I want to feel like Clue. Better.
And I want them. You know what I like them to feel, which I've kind of noticed people are doing that is people are really taking the show in as their own. You know, like we have groups online that call themselves Deceptioners.
Sure.
and they faithfully show up Deception Mondays, and they live tweet. They don't want to just wait till it comes on DVR. They want to watch it live with us, because we live tweet every week. And I think it's cool when people really they take it personal. It becomes part of their mission.
Yeah, they get mad and something's not right. I get hit up like, don't you break Will's heart? And
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah, they're deceptioners now. They're not just watching a show. They're actually a part of the show.
And that's this thing called social media, which we talked about earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so significant.
Absolutely.
Talk about its role finally in your show Deception.
It allows us to really connect with people firsthand. As I was saying earlier, it's kind of like your personal text to everybody around the world, and it's fun to just know that we're able to communicate, we're able to talk, we're able to enjoy and experience together, because that's kind of what it is. Social media at this point is kind of an experience, so.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I can't say anything different. I mean, to even have other actors that are on other shows,
Right.
Celebrate the show, it just shows that, social media, people can give an immediate response to how they feel about your work, and connect to other people that listen to them.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you.